Yeah. All right. Welcome to DuckTales. This is episode 21. It's Little Duckaroos. Oh, wait. It's Magicka's Shadow War. Starts out. Magicka's hanging out by this pentagram. It's a kid's show. It's the devil. There's this little crow. He's one of the racist crows from Dumbo. He's got these jars with these faces on it. He thinks there's going to be something good in it, so he just opens it up. Nope. 4 snakes. Scare him. So he just puts the lid back on, peeks in the next one. Tornado hits him. One open the next one, gives it to Magicka. Turns out it's the dragon. Burns his butt with some green smoke. So Magicka's whipping up this spell. Makes her shadow come to life. Shadow also has bad hair. So meanwhile at McDuck, there's some lattice work. The boys go blind. So the whole episode is how they function as blind kids. They don't know how to work a camera, so they get this picture of this camera, and then, like any camera, as you pull the picture out, it tears it. Then one of them has a seizure. He just has a seizure. He's seizing up, and then Miss Beakley shows up. They make her blind. That was a legitimate laugh. Wish it wasn't true, but it is. Blows her head back. She's now blind and crazy. That's exactly what Mother from Psycho would look like if she was still alive in Psycho. Spoiler alert. So they have a picture of it, torn bottom. Yeah, look into my eyes. Meanwhile, at the money bin, Scrooge has got his hard apron on, cleaning his money. He has a seizure for a while. And the boys show up, turn his money white with their camera, and then a plane lands. It's Magicka. She's trying to get through customs. This is obviously a pre-9/11 America. So security's not in their tents. They got this droopy-eyed dog. He's like, yeah, everything in this bag looks good. It's like a skull. You're good. So she leaves. This is Duck who's too cool for words. He's got a big old butt. Magicka's shadow steals his wallet. Surfer dog can't believe it. He's just there to hang 10. And then Magicka gets into a cab that is the same size, if not a little bit smaller than her. She buys this haunted house. It's on the market. This pig lady sells it to her. It's a lot like American Horror Story. And then she wants to steal this Scrooge's lucky dime. So she draws out these plans. She's got this pointer, and she says that she's gonna drop Fat Man and Little Boy on Scrooge's house. Then the streets are dark. Shadow's eating apples. Meanwhile, McDuck, the shadow shows up, sneaks in the boys' room. They're blind. They don't know she's there. She starts touching. And then she steals the dime. Everyone shows up. They're blind. They think it's a shadow. Because they could smell it. Because their other senses are heightened. They're basically like Daredevil at this point. So Scrooge turns into a moose. And he raps. And then all these spotlights come on. Launchpad decides he should play his fair game of General Patton. So they walk around the yard. One of them gets shot. Someone shoots a Z into the side of his head. So he dies. And the shadow doesn't like it. The shadow reminds me of Lisa Lampanelli for some reason. It has the same material. So they overload this fuse box because they're blind. They don't know what they're doing. And so this energy shoots through the tube, and it blows up half the house. Racist Crow shows up, tells Scrooge he'll tell him where Magicka is. So they fly to her place. Scrooge is he's just gonna knock on the door. There's no way he could do anything. This picture suggests nothing but him knocking normal on the door. Nope, he picked up the bone. He bashes the door in. Magicka opens the door. She's really wary. She's been sold too much Amway. Too many witnesses came by. So this bird sits on his book of gibberish. His wings turn into actual hands, kind of scary looking. And then Scrooge throws the first pitch of the nighttime game of the Duckburg Dainties. It's their local division baseball team. Shadow Lisa Lampanelli plays for the other team. She pitches a perfect game. Then everyone charges the mound, but they're all shadows too, so no one's really hurt. And Scrooge apologizes to Magicka. She helped him stop Lisa Lampanelli shadow, and all's well. Scrooge has another seizure, and then Magica, she's flipping out. She don't want to get any of that seizure juice on her, so she takes off. And it was written by Richard Merwin. It needed 2 story editors, Ted with 2 Ds, to go over the work of Sir Richard Merwin. Richard Merwin. Good night.